Hello everyone, welcome along to the next race. So welcome along to sunny Albert Park in Australia, or it was sunny, well it's sunny at the moment, or I suppose it's partly cloudy at the moment according to our forecast. We had some rain in practice 1, which is unusual. But yeah, next race in our championship in charge of the Aston Martin F1 team in F1 Manager 2022. So yeah, last time out was a tense one. We almost scored our first points. But yeah, little mistake by the the team manager, right at the end, telling Stroll to deploy his battery to defend a little bit too early. He ran out of battery on the run to the line, and Norris pipped us for P10. But you know, to be up there was crazy because the car really is not that quick. We're probably ahead of Williams in raw pace at the moment, so. And behind everyone else. But this weekend we're going to try and be a bit more aggressive maybe on strategy. The car seems to be quite gentle on its tyres, so we're going to be quite aggressive with pushing asking drivers to push the tyres a bit more. And yeah, you never know, Albert Park's tight, twisty, difficult, so we might get safety cars or virtual safety cars. I think there's a 50% chance if we look at the reports from past seasons. What do we got? Compound, expect strategies, historic results, time considerations, there we go. So yeah, 50% chance of safety car over the last 4 seasons. There's been two virtuals, well, a virtual safety car and a safety car, and 1 race without anything. So yeah, 50% chance that we might run into something this weekend. Strategies, expected strategies are obviously the medium and the hard. We're shying away from the soft tyres and race trim at the moment, so well, we'll probably stick with that start in the medium, and then that gives us some flexibility as the race goes on. But first things first is qualifying. So how did practice go, you ask? Well, practice went okay. Both drivers are quite acclimatised to the circuit. Lance less, so we have to do a bit more setup work on him. Obviously they know the car very well because we haven't added any upgrades to it since the start of the season yet. And yeah, both of them are very happy with the car setup. 95%, 94% is pretty good. And we've got our performance bonuses from that as well. So yeah, yeah, it was a reasonably productive 3 sessions. So Saturday afternoon, here we go. Let's head into qualifying, shall we? See how we get on. So we are looking at obviously sticking on set softs. The setup is where it is. We're going to do 1 flying lap at a time. Same with Lance, make sure it's a new set. Yep, 1 flying lap. Great. Let's head in, shall we? See how we get on. Manage qualifying 1, obviously, we don't want to skip any of the action. So.
Ready to check?
Yeah, loud and clear.
So Williams are we out early?
It's green now.
So, I mean, it's all about getting space. Let's go out early, try and get a lap in the bag. Let's go to Lance's camera because that allows me to have a look at the pit lane. Once Seb's out the pits, let's head Lance out as well. Oof, just in front of an Alpha Tauri with the looks of things. So who have we got on track so far? Is that Latifi? No, it's Albon that's out. He's tended to be the quicker of the 2 Williams so far, as in real life, this season. So it'll be a good measure for us if we can get a clean lap in against Alex there. And here's our glorious Aston Martin. Still in launch spec, so still haven't been able to put any parts on the car to try and move us up the grid any. But I've got a new front wing, I believe, coming for the next race in Imola. So hopefully that will give us some extra boost in performance. For the moment, we've got what we have got. So keep an eye on the driver tracker here, and hopefully Sebs and Lance are not going to run into traffic. Lance has got a bit of a gap back to the. Let's go on board and look back. Yeah, we can't see the Alpha Tauri back. Oh, there he is, just in the distance. So we should be safe enough from any traffic behind as well. Track grip showing high at the moment, so I don't suppose we're expecting any rain, are we? Nah, we're not expecting any rain. Anyway, Seb is coming across the line. Let's jump on board with him for his first flying lap of the session. There's a McLaren exit in the pits, so we're going to hit that at some point in the lap, but hopefully it's in a straight where he can move out of the way. So because Sebastian's and Lance are the second and third cars out, the sector times will tell us all we need to know, because it will be against Albon. So we'll see what the first sector is. If it's green, it's not as quick as Albon. If it's purple, he's quicker. Hopefully going to meet that McLaren in the back straight. That would be handy. There he is in the distance. We're purple in sector 1 from Vettel, so that's good. Hopefully it's McLaren see this coming.
So we're happy to let these tyres cool a bit.
Copy.
Yep, we weren't held up there, that's good. Sector 2 time should be coming up. I think it's just in here. Yep, green, so I think Albon was quicker in the middle sector. Lance is only green, so he's not as quick as Seb.
Rears are hot.
Yep.
The track's starting to get reasonably busy now. This looks like a nice neat lap from Sebastian. Albon's on a 120.984, so let's see where we stack up against that. And across the line. Where are we? 20.8, so a tenth and a half up. Lance has had a reasonable, yeah, he's had a good lap as well, no traffic, so see what he can do in the final sector. Oh, he's behind Albon. And got, oh no, he's had a bad lap actually there, 2.2 seconds off. I didn't see any traffic for him, so maybe that was just a mistake. Gasly's had a bad lap as well actually, 1.1 seconds off. In fact, Gasly's right behind, so Gasly actually got held up by Lance, so, well, no luck to Gasly, but we're going to have to go faster than that, Lance, if we want to get through, well, we're not going to get through the session, but if we want to be close to the Williams. Who else have we got? We've got Latifi on track, yeah, Latifi's out on his circuit. Let's have a look at his sectors. Oh, he's just in an out lap at the moment, I think, so keep an eye on him, because that's the other guy that we're looking for. Russell's just been quickest. First of the top few teams to set lap time. Look at the circuit conditions. So we're... yeah, no chance. 80% chance of rain in 12 minutes. Ooh. That's interesting. That's the end of the session actually. Right at the end. So we don't want to be on track right at the end.
Sebastian, pit lane.
We don't want to be on track right at the end of the session, do we?
Just pit limiter, just a reminder on pit limiter.
Because it starts raining. We don't want to be on track here. We want to be getting our laps done around about here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 minutes our run's taken. So if we count back from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to be going out around about this kind of stage. Well, those aren't minutes, are they? Those are around about this kind of stage of the session. Anyway, that's where we want to be heading out. I don't want to leave it right to the end in case that rain comes. Stick a set of boots on both drivers. Same, one flying lap, I would say. Same with Lance. So how's Latifi getting on? Green, green, obviously. Yeah, the sectors aren't going to tell us much now because other cars have been out, so let's just see what his lap time is. Vettel was a 120.8. Albon took him. Latifi 21.8, so that's a reasonably slow lap as well, actually. A second slower than his teammate. Stroll obviously had some kind of issue, but technically we could try and do 3 runs given this session, but it's just wasting tyres. Alright, let's just fast forward time, shall we? We'll wait for everyone to do their thing. So people coming out still for their first runs, I think 9 minutes to go. Chance of rain's at 15%. So, that's all the first laps done. And actually, we're sitting 12th with Vettel at the moment, so a lot of people having slow runs for some. Hamilton's at the shocker down in P18. Norris, obviously, Stroll didn't have a good one either. Interesting. Very interesting. Should it rain in 3 minutes time? I mean, that's pretty much a lap, isn't it? We'll send our guys out. I think we'll send them out in case that rain arrives and we're caught out. Can afford to take a bit more of a chance with Vettel because he's further up the order, but I think we'll get Stroll out now. We'll have a guarantee of a dry track. It's 80% chance of rain in 3 minutes time. And we're later than I said we wanted to be for coming out as well, aren't we? Let's get Sebastian out as well. So, if the rain is 2 minutes until 80% chance of rain, so I just don't want to take any chances. Is anyone else going to come out though? That's the question. How much traffic are they going to get? Because the danger of going early is that everyone else is on the right lap when we run a fast lap. Just all quiet in the pit lane. Over Magnussen's camera that gives us a view of the whole pit lane, so we'll see if anybody's moving. Stroll just coming into the final two corners just now. If he makes it around the last corner, we should get it. Oh, here comes that! Oh, it's going to be tight! Here they all come. Let's go on board with Stroll. There he is. That's going to destroy his lap straight away. Unless he catches him here, he gets out of the way. Yeah, no, we've got away with it. Oh, and they're all coming out, so Vettel's lap's going to be a disaster. Do we just box Vettel? Yeah, call them in. We're just 2 minutes to go. Have we got time to get back out? Nah, we won't have time to get back out. We're just going to have to go for it. Oh, sorry Sebastian. Probably the worst possible time to send you out. It's got so much traffic.
Get the tyres down now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's already hit traffic and that's the end of his lap. Ah, what a waste of time. Just call him in because that's an absolute waste of time for Sebastian. So the first lap's going to be it for Seb. Stroll's doing personal best, which he needs to do. The rain didn't come to anything, so my weather forecaster scaremongering me into put my drivers out too early. That's the one, the personal bests. Let's head to interval and see where we end up. Here we go then. Cross the line now. Oof, P13. So on that, we're sitting through. We're through at the moment, but yeah, it really just depends what everyone else does. There's quite a lot of traffic kicking around, I have to say. So Alonso first. Oh no, there is a. Who's in front? There's a. It's Bottas or Joe, isn't it? It's Joe. So who's behind us? Of Albon. Alonso's got a clear lap, so he'll get in front of us. Albon's got a clear lap, so he might jump up. We've got Magnussen. He looks like he's in a bit of traffic there, right at the back of the pack. Tiffy's got a reasonably clear track in front of him. Gasly's maybe going to catch this. Is that his teammate? Hamilton looks like he's got a clear track.
Pit lane.
And Lando's got a clear track, so. Ooh.
Copy that, understood. So make sure you get your pit limiter, as you come in the pit lane.
That's all we can do. No time to send anyone out again. Stroll, yeah, doing his bit to hold up hold up Bottas as well, or Joe.
The checkered flag is now out.
So Alonso going up behind him. Yeah, he's not going to catch Stroll, so he should be clear enough. He shouldn't be picking up any penalties. Not that I think you get penalties in the game for holding people up, but we're not going to. Right, so across comes Fernando. one would assume he's going to jump quite far up the order with this one. Yeah, there we go. So Albon is behind us. Albon's out. We're on the cusp here. Oh, there we go. That's Stroll out. I just think that was Norris, was it? Across the line. Albon, Latifi are finished. So we're split them. That's not too bad. Here we've got Magnussen's the only one that can deny. Oh no, Vettel's out. Sorry, we've moved up. So we're out, but you know we're kind of tight with the Williams, isn't it? Who's going to be joining us in the drop zone? What can Magnussen do? Schumacher improves, Magnussen improves as well, so Tsunoda is the other scalp. So, not a surprise, but we're not that far off actually. It's closer than meant to be, and maybe if Vettel had gotten his last lap in, you never know. Anyway, yeah, so who ended up on pole? Leclerc was on pole from Verstappen and Sainz. Perez, the two Mercs, Bottas. Not so much how it's been this season to be fair so far. Wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm not too. I mean, what's that? That's only 5, 6, 7. That's only a half a second off the next car, which, to be fair, is closer than we've been at some races this year. So,
Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
Aston Martin were on target for qualifying. Now it's up to them to defy expectations for the race itself. McLaren did well during qualifying. They maximized their potential and are in a good position for the race today. We've been having sunny weather here today, but there are some clouds looming that might complicate things for teams further down the line.
Exciting choices lie ahead then for the teams and their drivers here in Melbourne. So let's see what happens.
Clouds in the sky, are there? The forecast is slightly cloudy though, so pardon me, so Right, what are we doing strategy wise then? So Team A, Plan A, they're recommending is so it's just as per the expected strategy. So right, now let's have a look at these. Now I think we should be targeting a hotter pace on these tyres. Well, maybe if Plan A, I think let's go Plan A. Let's see what happens if we had a third stop on the softs at the end. We bang up the aggression, the target pace that we're going for. We could actually do that quite easily. Tell me here the delta time, the estimated race time is the same. Maybe a second slower. Could we go even harder? We could go absolutely banzai in the hards in the middle sector, middle stint, and the delta time's coming down 5 seconds quicker. Pull that earlier. So if we target this with absolute flat out pace, that's the driver pushing the whole way through. Let's go for that for strategy A. Absolutely banzai, full pace the whole race. Strategy B. So strategy A had us coming in on lap 20. So strategy B, let's go for the one stop. So if we can a second stint in the hards at medium pace. If we can, so that's our medium pace. If we can go lap 25 without pushing too much in the tyres, we can make a one stop work. So that's strategy B, and we don't need strategy C. I did have an issue this week where the game crashed, so I put too many strategies in, so I really don't want that to happen just now on the stream. So, okay, so that's Sebastian. So what are we? 20, 48, 25. So Lance, spin that again. Let's. Should we try the same thing? Maybe should we try him in the hards? Maybe. We'll try starting in the hards. Go to the alternate. See how long we can make the hard tires last. Why is the medium so? Right, there we go. It was an old medium I think I had me on there. So with Lance, we could make the one stop work. Starting in the hards. Oh, it's going to be tight. We've got enough soft tyres that we could do two soft stints at the end, could we? What's it like, 2 soft? Yeah, not quite. We're going to be managing tyres quite a bit. Unless he goes, yeah. Let's use that as a baseline. If we start on the hards, golly, hards, and yeah, make this the one stop. See, the one stop's 9 seconds faster, to be fair. So maybe we should go one stop for strategy A. And then plan B is maybe a 2 stop. The same as what we put Vettel on, so really push from the start and then put another stint at the end, maybe on the soft. There we go. Do strategy B, so what's it saying now? Now it's saying that the 2 stops quicker. But it's a very aggressive strategy. I think we'll stick with plan A being the 1 stop for Lance. Because that's a lot of pushing. I don't expect to be able to hit those targets, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, and he's coming in lap for 34, 28 and 48. Sebastian was 28 and 48, that's the same lap. We don't really want to be doing that. If we could stretch it a lap 49. Plan A though. Okay, okay. Let's go with that, shall we? Everything's in. Fuel, yeah, I'm not going to fall into the trap I put in. Let's keep them flat out to start with. Not going to fall into the trap I put in less fuel in the car like I did at round 1. Everybody give everything, deploy, yeah. Right, let's go racing in Australia.
Now we should have good weather for the race, and that will be welcome news for the teams. And there's Sebastian Vettel. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the
Slower
grid.
than most, lovely.
There's Lance Stroll, down the grid. They're in the back half of the pack, so they'll need to work hard if they want a podium finish. And we're just moments away now. Brace yourselves for the Australian Grand Prix. It's lights out,
it's a long hold.
and away we go.
It's a long hold. Our guys look like they're getting away okay at the back. What's happening at the front? Sainz got. Oh, the Sainz is. Yeah, he's jumped for Verstappen. In fact, it's Perez is in there as well, side by side. Verstappen's got away. So Ferraris have made it up to 1-2. How have we got on? We're kind of holding position. Oh, there's a bit of a fight going on here, I think. Stroll's trying a little battle with Alex there, but didn't get by him. Vettel's on the back of Ricardo. Everyone's on mediums apart from Tsunoda, Stroll, Latifi. Latifi? No, yeah, Stroll, Latifi. Sorry, that's his name. Right, this is early in the race where Seb can maybe make some moves here. He's looking like he's looking feisty at the moment. Don't want to leave them on that over fuel usage for too long though. That's a recipe for
Doing a good job, keep pushing.
that's a recipe for having no fuel left at the end. I'm going to leave them on for the first lap. Oh, come on, Lance. Just right in the back of Alex here. This is a good. Oh, around the outside. He's going for it around the outside. He's done it. Good move. Oh, Alex has come back at him. No, he's done it. He's done it.
Doing what you're doing.
Great stuff. That's important. It's important to get ahead of the Williams early on.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a
Fantastic move.
place.
Sebastian got the pace to go around the outside of Ricardo? I'm not sure he does. He's not quite overlapping him. He's trying it though. Hang in here till the DRS is open, we should be in with a good shout. Ricardo shutting the door firmly there. Let's take the fuel usage back to balanced.
Save fuel.
So
Copy.
better watch, you keep forgetting to not run out of battery. Don't want to run out of battery. That Tsunoda in front doesn't look like he's too pacey either at the moment, so if Sebastian can get something done on Ricardo here, then we might have a chance to push up to that Alpha Tauri. Should be handy. What's the relative gaps? That's important at the moment. 1.1. Lance needs to be on it a little bit more. I'm going to drop out of DRS. Just take Seb's pace down a little bit.
Drop back a bit.
Don't increase these tyres too much too soon. Still Leclerc from Sainz at the front.
DRS is enabled.
Good
DRS is
stuff.
enabled.
I don't think he gets it this straight, does he? It'll be the next straight probably, because this is the start of the lap for DRS enabled. 26% batteries to go across the line, so good job we took down their ERS usage. Going to get DRS here hopefully. And Ricardo's also going to get it. No, we're not going to get DRS here. That's a strange one. And we're right up against the cars in front are not pulling away either. That's Schumacher and Tsunoda. Gap opening up in front of Schumacher a couple of seconds, but this little battle here looks tasty. What's the gap behind Lance is 1.4. 0.4 back to Albon. That's what happened there. That's I'm on the wrong driver. Got scared there. So we might get stuck in a DRS train here. That's a problem. DRS open, so we do have it. There's no issue with DRS, but unfortunately, so does Ricardo. I don't think Tsunoda does though. No, he's just over a second shy of Schumacher, so he doesn't have it yet. No, moves up the front. I think that was Bottas putting the run, and Sainz just took the lead. Now that DRS is open, we've got moves. Oh, the front four are looking very close to each other. The front battle's going to get tasty, I think, pretty soon. As is the battle for 15th here. Tsunoda's doing a lot of defending. He's not getting the DRS from Schumacher. What can our guys do? Nothing at the hairpin. Back Stroll's pace off a little bit because we're just
take it easy.
under target a little bit with the tyres. I don't want to let Albon into the DRS, so we need to be careful. Right on board with Seb for a wee bit. Still just in the DRS zone. Ricardo's struggling to do. Oh, movements. Ricardo's going to be inside, is he? Side by side. Let's slow them down. Let's drop Vettel into play a little bit. We're still side by side. Can't take each other out. Still side by side. Right, they're going to get a bad exit out of here, surely. Surely we can do something here. Then, so Tsunoda's got a really bad exit. Come on, Sebastian. Oh, we just haven't got the pool to make a move, though. That's a shame because Tsunoda was struggling there. I thought we might have had him. DRS open now though. Up the inside, he's going for it with the DRS open. Can he do it? We're alongside. Plenty curb. Yes! Move is done. Good move.
That's it.
Progress, that's what I like to see. How was Stroll? Stroll's dropping off the bat. We're pulling away from Albon
Aston
still.
Martin have just gained a race position.
pulling away from Albon still, but I think Tsunoda's a bit too far up the road. Sebastian's got tons of fuel. We need to be a bit more aggressive, I think, here.
Just stop, lift and coast.
Push up to the two in front. We don't want to lose track of them if we drop out of the DRS for too long. One, Stroll's going to be, sorry, Tsunoda's going to be by again. Because he's right on us. Literally right on us. Try and stay in front of Tsunoda. He's in the hard tyre, so we don't want him passing us. Because he'll be staying out longer. Danger here with the DRS, I think. Especially because there's two DRS zones here, isn't there? Oh, look at the closing speed. Oh dear. I don't think there's anything we can do there, no. Nothing we can do there. He's got a double dose of DRS for good measure.
Get back off.
Okay, copy.
We are starting to close up on, yeah, we're definitely closing in on Schumacher and Ricciardo though, so this might not be a bad thing to be hanging around in here. Stroll's tyre, I think we're on target. What's the big view say? Vettel's actually above target with his tyres. We can push on harder with Seb, I think. Lance is kind of on target with his, so that's good because he's on a very aggressive setup. Yeah, let's go back attack again. Let's go, Seb, give it everything. Everything you've got to keep in this group. Ooh, there's fighting going up ahead. I think Ricciardo's made a move. Yeah, Ricciardo making a move on Schumacher. They're side by side into the final corners. It's close. He's going to get the undercut the inside, maybe. That's going to bring Tsunoda and Vettel into play as well. Oof. So Tsunoda's got it through. Vettel's going to have a little sneaky look at Ricciardo here as well. Everyone's got DRS, apart from Schumacher. Weren't able to make the move stick. And it all settles down again. Right, let's have a look at our prediction for the race. There were clouds floating about. 40% chance of rain. There's no chance. Nothing greater than 40% chance of rain on the radar, so we're not expecting rain. Which is good. Well, maybe it's not good. I don't know. Maybe it could be done with a bit of rain to mix things up a bit here. See Verstappen's got past Leclerc up the front. Oh, the four are just running together. As soon as the DRS is open, they're just swapping positions left, right and centre. They are pulling away from Alonso's 6 seconds back, so yeah, Alonso actually, yeah, the head of this group. He's having a good little race. Good little ding dong with Hamilton here. Side by side with these two. Oh no, Hamilton's got the overcut. Whoa, is he DRS? Oh, he must have been behind at the detection point. Oh, and Fernando's like going backwards. Those Alfa Romeos are running well, aren't they? And that's the Gasly, so yeah, got one Toro Rosso, one Alpha Tauri up in 10th here, 9th, make that 9th. And the other one's back down with us. What did I say, these guys are all on mediums. Yeah, it's only Tsunoda. Oh, Vettel's just, oh, we're getting close here. We've made a move on Ricciardo. But Ricciardo's coming back at us, is he? Surely not on the outside of there. No, we're in front, good.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Right, this is good. We're actually in a fight here. Vettel seems to be quite kind of his fuel, doesn't he? Let's push him on the fuel a bit more. So we seem to have plenty of fuel in the tank in his car. They're slightly overheating, but that's not a terrible thing. As long as we remain on target for tyres, and we're still slightly above the line, so Lance, you're doing a good job on yours, heading for the one stop as well, despite being set quite aggressively. Everyone's moving defensive. Oh, Tsunoda's gone left, Vettel's looking at going right. Tsunoda's got the position, Schumacher. Vettel's going to have another stab at DRS here. I don't believe Schumacher will get it. No, he's not got it though. DRS usage in this. Oh, but he's still round about the outside. Oof, wheel to wheel. And he's passed, is he? No, he's not. Ah. No, he's not.
Really?
I wasn't too impressed there.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
It certainly was, so it was kind of a mix. He overtook us and then we overtook him, and he overtook us again. So Vettel is showing the most tyre usage out of anybody, but you're on target for our strategy. Of course, the problem is here is everyone else is trying to go for the one stop. And we're committing to a 2 by pushing the car so hard here. Back right with Ricardo, you can see, oh no, he's quite a bit back on Seb, that's not too bad. Somebody spun in sector 1. It's a Ferrari, I think. There's a red dot not moving anywhere. Up here.
Yellow ahead.
Yeah.
Yep, Leclerc spinning turn 3, let's have a look
take
at that.
A closer look.
Oh, it's showing us the replay, but not showing us Leclerc. Oh, we just we went back live there, there was no replay. What happened here and all that shenanigans? So Vettel's taking Tsunoda. Good job,
Looks
Seb.
like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Certainly did. Well, we know watch the replay because we're right in it. Tsunoda off the back, Ricardo in the back of him. Stroll still keeping just about pace. Important to stay in the DRS here from Schumacher, so we don't drop back. How close is Tsunoda's close, Ricardo's close, everyone's close behind. As long as we get that DRS, we're okay. His fuel usage is... Oh, and Sebastian's going up the inside, is he? Stick the nose up the inside to give each other space, thankfully. I think he might have got it done. No, he hasn't. He's still alongside. They're going to be side by side in the last corner. We've seen this a couple of times already. He's laying the brakes, giving each other space, good stuff. He's going to be on the inside here. Was he behind or ahead at the DRS detection point, though? That's the question. He's in front, but he was behind at the DRS, so he's not got the... He's not got it, so here comes Schumacher back again. He's in front, and of course this will give Schumacher another bite of DRS. Oh, and here comes the... Oh no, we're gonna get swamped, are we? Pretty much.
Haas with an overtake there.
Oof. Oh, but we're pushing back. I don't think going down the outside there is a good idea though. No, there goes Tsunoda in front. We're still alongside him, are we? Oh, we've got him again. We're still there. Sorry, Seb, but you're going to have to start lifting and coasting a little bit now.
Lift and coast will help.
Yeah.
I know you probably don't want to hear that when we're fighting like this, but... Tyre usage, still plenty tyres available to us for the strategy we're on. How does it look if we look at plan B? We're under the line for the one stop, so... If we believe everyone else is going one stop, which I'm scared about, I have to say, we're going to be throwing things away a little bit by asking to push quite as hard this. Thing is, what's the aim here? Because if we actually get in front, we're just going to get eaten alive. There's no way we have the pace to pull away, is there? So how about we go back on the tyres? He's actually in front now, he's got the position. But he's going to get eaten alive again as soon as we go into DRS, because we just don't have the base in the car to keep the position. Oh, he's got a good gap here.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Right, go for it then, Seb, since you're in front. Use everything. Maybe a little
Pushing hard now, pushing hard.
boost to deploy. See if we can break the toe. So watch it run out of battery though. 8 tenths. We get another couple of tenths up the road. We could break the slipstream. That would be key. Nah, still 8 tenths, so he's going to be in DRS here. It's going to pull him back in. Yep, 7, 6. Nah, we're not going to break it. Let's go harvest.
We just need to charge up.
Yeah, okay.
So Sebastian, we are all okay on fuel, so you can do what you want for speed.
Yeah,
Okay, we're
copy.
going to eat in here, but I need to charge the battery a little bit. And if we drop back to the back of the pack, it's not going to be the worst. It's not going to be the end of the day. There's Schumacher by. Tsunoda will be coming by in the next DRS zone, presumably.
Haas with an overtake.
So potentially we can drop to the back of this group
That's
now
a position gained for Alpha Tauri.
and just save the tyres a little bit. Because yeah, I don't want to put all our effort into here and then have find that everyone else is one stopping. And we've got to take the pain of a second stop. Again, similar to last race, it's going to be important just to stay in the DRS zones and not kind of drag us along. I think the limit of the DRS zone will be 8 tenths. 9 tenths. 999, that's not good. Ah, that was over a second that lap, wasn't it? I still got DRS somehow though. I must have been right in the cusp. I think we've charged enough now. We're back neutral to the DRS. The ERS, sorry. Don't let him go up the inside, Seb. It's okay. Cover them off, and we're right back up with them again. We've just about survived that, and that's Tsunoda back in front of this group. How's Lance looking? Lance is bang on target for his one stop. But we just don't have the pace with him at the moment to do anything with it, unfortunately. Sainz has got himself a bit of a gap at the front, isn't he? Oh, he's in! Sainz and Verstappen at the back of him. Oh, both drivers stopping, so let's have a look at the pit lane then. There's Verstappen in, there's Sainz. So we're going to see a change of position here in the pits. Verstappen on the hard. They've had to hold Sainz. Verstappen's got the lead. Both on the hard tyres, but the Red Bull crew. Sainz a bit scared of getting a 5-second unsafe release penalty there, like he did at Zandvoort the last day. Oh, there's all kinds of shenanigans on track here. Leclerc holding up a bunch of cars. Oh, Sainz has really lost out in that stop. Cracking work from the Red Bull guys.
That's it.
Fading out the positions there, good stuff. Vettel doing well. Around the
Looks like
outside.
Aston Martin have just
So
gained
he
the race
does.
position.
He can get a wee gap here, but he's not going to get a gap, is he?
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
14, so that's not going to become a second by the DRS zone, so there's no point throwing tyres away here. How are we doing for? He's well above now. So we're actually almost on for a one stop now. We're almost on to make a one stop work, which is positive. Pretty much on target for a one stop tyre usage now, so we might switch to strategy B. Lots of pit stops happening in front of us. It's early for pits, isn't it? What lap are we on? That's 16. People are coming in. These guys must be committed to 2 stops. There's no way we can stop this early and make it to the end, surely. I'm going to make up some positions here, I think, in the pits. Yeah, there's a lot of dots in the pit lane. Someone's got back ahead. Oh, we're going to come back out right into this. Oh, we're stuck right out behind the Mercedes. That's terrible. Terrible timing. But Russell's not got his tyres up to temperature yet. Can Sebastian do anything? Doesn't look like it. The Mercedes is going to be a much faster car, of course. Tsunoda's benefited there. He's jumped up quite a hefty weight. But this is maybe good news though. We're now on the back of our Mercedes. We can again stick with them through the DRS. That's Perez in from the race lead. So how's he going to get on with Verstappen and Sainz? Oh, 1.5. Just got, oh, somehow still got DRS though. I have to say, with the DRS detection in this game needs a little bit of work, developers. Because sometimes I'm looking like I'm well with a second, still getting DRS. Not complaining, of course. Get it this time. Let's go on boards and have a look. Is that wing going to open? No, it's not. So we're going to drop back behind Schumacher again, and maybe Ricciardo as well. Right, we've entered the pit window for plan A, but I think we're going to switch to plan B and try to make the one stop work now. I think it has to be, because the likes of Joe and Magnussen have come out behind us. Gasly as well, actually. Gasly behind us. Yeah, he'd stopped, doesn't he? Yeah, because he was having up in 10th, so Tsunoda's benefited amazingly out of that little shenanigans in pits. He's in front of Alonso. Well, Alonso's right on him, of course. These guys will be coming fast. I seem to have dropped out with DRS. That's not good. Let's go in the attack a little bit more, Seb. See if we can close up to this group, because if we drop out of this DRS, that could be game over.
You can stop lift and coast.
Okay.
His tyres getting a little bit warm, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. He's still on target, I think, for a... Yeah, he's still bang on target for his one stop. 1.1, we need to be closer to getting to DRS. Yeah, because we've not got it yet. Yeah, this I don't think we're under a second there. No, we weren't. Gasly's coming behind though. Need to push back up to that train of cars. Bottas leading at the moment. I need to start using some energy to push up here because we're dropping off the back.
Copy.
Once there, we need you to get back into the DRS zone here. It just doesn't have the pace in the car that do we? Asking a mountain. Walk on in the pits. Where did Perez come out? Come out ahead of Verstappen after all that. Did we drop under a second there by any chance? No, we didn't. Here comes Gasly. Let's go neutral again, so we're just using too much energy.
Okay, happy to lift and coast.
Copy.
Drop back a bit.
Not so much drop back a bit, just
Copy.
we have committed to this one stop, so we do want to make it work. Looks like the guys ahead are also in one stop because they would have stopped by now, didn't they? So Schumacher's. So now the obvious is in the hard. I know he's gone longer, but Schumacher, Ricardo, they're all one stopping as well. Looks like the two Williams probably are as well because neither of them has stopped. Just kind of close that gap in front, can we? I mean, the Gasly's not walked past us yet, to be fair. Look at that string of cars, we just need to get onto the back of them. Just need to get onto the back of these cars. Right, come on, Bell, get the push. Need to get up to these cars. 1.6 seconds. Ah. And here comes Gasly through. Well, maybe we could use Pierre's DRS.
You are joking.
Maybe we can, if we can hang on to the back of Gasly, maybe we can use him
a place.
to pull us back up. Oh, we're already a second off. Ah, we're really struggling for pace at this phase of the race, I'm afraid. Just about on. Strategy still looks okay, but just don't have the pace. Here comes Joe behind, he's going to rocket through as well. I think it's time to admit that we don't have the pace and back off a bit.
Copy. Anything I can do?
Oof, go faster. Oh, we're doing all we can, I think.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
After all these guys are on new tyres, which is... Apart from, I can't believe that Schumacher and Ricardo are still holding on ahead of us. It was all in the pit stops when we came out and we got blocked by Russell on the way out of the pits, and that just broke the toe that we were in, unfortunately. How's about those lap times? 268, 262, 45, 7. It's like sort of Ricardo and that doing 24.7, so they're starting to get faster and faster. We're dropping down to 26s. Pardon me now. It's Bottas in, so this is the first of the one stoppers you would have imagined coming in. Anybody from this group peeling in? Nope, we're still heading round. Kind of get the feeling that we're fighting a losing battle here a little bit. Almost in the pit window for the one stop. We're in this pit window, right, let's just push and get the rest out of these tyres.
Pushing now.
Yeah.
See what we can do. But yeah, we've now dropped 4 seconds off the back. Oh, the pace has disappeared, I'm afraid. The DRS train ahead is just too powerful. Leclerc's doing a long first stint, isn't he? I suppose he has to. After the mistake, he's going to have to try and make the one stop. As I say that, he's in the pits. He's going to have to make the one stop work after the mistake early on. 35%. Can maybe get another lap out of this, but the pace isn't there. Let's box. Let's box.
And box.
Yeah, we just don't have any pace at the moment, so that's Schumacher in as well. But we might be on for an undercut on Ricardo if he's not in.
Pit lane.
And of course, Tsunoda's
Copy
doing a
that.
longer run, isn't he? But he's well on the road now. Slick stop, 2.8, not bad. Albon's in as well. Just need to watch the gap for Albon to Stroll, of course. So right, I need to keep Seb on push here because we need to maybe not destroy the tyres, but aggressive. We need to be pushing to try and make something work.
This is good, come on.
Stroll trying to overtake somebody. Of course, Schumacher's just out the pits, isn't he? Taking a while for the tyres to come up the temperature, is he? This is not good for Stroll's strategy. He's been held up. I wasn't expecting to get held up. Hamilton making his one and only stop, you would assume. Come on, Lance. Let's give it some with the fuel and the tyres. See if we can get him in DRS.
Yeah.
We're still on target with tyre usage, so we can afford to be aggressive here.
Doing a good job, keep pushing.
It's all quite dark out there, isn't it? Balance. Ricardo's still not in. Lap times. We're doing 24 fours. Not sure what Vettel's pace is. We'll see it when he comes round again. So we really need to be doing low 24s to be in with any kind of shout here. Come on, lads. Oh, it's a late lunge. Let's put him offline. It's a bit of a late lunge, but let's put him offline at least. Still not able to get him. Just going to be behind at the DRS though. She should get DRS down the main straight here. That's Ricardo in. Ricardo's on his way out again, in fact. Oh, he's going to be well up the road. Still, we're not able to do anything with Schumacher. He's very defensive, isn't he? A lot of weaving going on there. He's doing 25.8, 25.9. Vettel's at 25.7, just even in fresh tyres. Still having the car just not quite enough. Where are these upgrades, guys? Where are these upgrades? Next race. Still plenty of fuel in Stroll's car, so I can afford to keep pushing. He's right on the cusp of his strategy working now. I don't want to keep him on flat out for too long. Okay, maybe I don't. That's Vettel. Maybe afford to
Yeah, take it easy.
back off and just use the DRS a bit more as to keep him in check.
Save fuel, save fuel.
Copy.
Little marginally quicker. I mean, we're still quicker than it was. Albon's doing 26.2, so we're actually still doing quicker times than Albon. So it's good from Stroll's strategy point of view. Here comes this lap. It looks like he's got the overcut this time. Yeah, and we'll get a second dose of DRS here. Right, back on the push then.
Good job.
Let's do some deploy as well and see if we can pull away
Do the best you can.
Okay.
before we hit the next DRS zone.
Energy if you need it.
Yep.
I don't think he's going to do that. I think Schumacher's too quick with his fresh tyres. Oh, we're at ERS, our battery's getting very low. 0.6, he's still going to be in DRS, isn't he, when we come out of this next corner? Yeah, he's still going to be in DRS and we're going to be struggling for battery. We need to harvest for a bit. We'll go back to light and we'll let him go by again and use the DRS to stick with him, hopefully. Perez now got the lead of the race, is he? Chopping and changing up front. So now comes Mick by again. Oh, we're 6% as we cross the line in battery, so we definitely need to do some charging here.
Stay cool, man. You're doing a good job.
We don't want to lose too much time. Ah, we're going to drop out of the DRS here, aren't we?
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Yeah, we're out of the DRS. Ugh. What are we doing in tyres? He just needs to kind of stick to it. He's alright at the moment. Vettel's above the line, but he needs to be above the line. I think, to be fair, this is going to pretty much be it. There's nothing else we can do strategy-wise. We've got Stroll coming in. Just don't have the base to do anything with Seb's car. I mean, we're ahead of the Williams still. We seem to have still good pace in the Williams. Let's see, they're 6 plus 12. We're not quite a pit stop ahead of Latifi, but I mean, given that Latifi and Stroll are on the same strategy, aren't they? They're both still on hards. Haven't stopped yet. Good gap to Latifi, but it's just a shame. These races are very long when you don't have the pace, aren't they? Just need to get the investment coming through, get the new parts in the cars, and then hopefully make some progress that way. Let's check into the front. Looks like Sainz is taking the lead back from. Oh, Sainz got 2 Red Bulls crawling all over him. This is the problem with Leclerc having the spin early on, is that Sainz is having to fight 2 cars. But Ferrari's got good straight line speed, although Perez didn't have his DRS open there. It's a ding-dong battle here anyway. Lap times our guys doing, so Ricardo 25.0, 6.25.5, yeah, again. We need to be in the 25, we need to be in the 24s. We're just not, even with Sebastian's push command that he's on. If I use a bit more fuel, it's advised really doesn't need to lift and coast anymore. How's he doing for tyres? Bang on target for tyre usage. Oh, and there goes Perez on the outside. Oh, and Carlos shows in the gravel with the grass. Coming up some traffic here, so Perez again sticking his nose up alongside. So that must be Albon they're coming up to after the stop. Surely here Sergio's going to be able to put alongside DRS. Verstappen getting a double toe behind. No, neither of them are pulling out, so it's... Carlos must be using a lot of battery power to defend that. Well, leaders in 23s. they're looking alright. The last lap we were almost a second slower than the Haas. So much time to find. Alright, let's check back in. The guys are going well. I think we just speed up the time a little bit here because there's not really much happening until our pit stops. So here's our guys. Enter the pit window for Lance. I'll take them back down to balanced fuel usage because we're now minus a little bit. 37% in these tyres.
Save fuel.
Yeah.
Okay, here's our guys flying around. Just keeping an eye on these tyres, 35%. Make sure he doesn't slow Vettel up either, to be fair. 34%, 33%. Optimal lap for the pit stop. Yeah, this is probably a good lap because Seb's close on as well. So yeah, strategy wise, we're doing well. It's just a pity we don't have any pace to go with it, so we're on the mediums to the end of the race. Hit this lap.
Box, box.
Okay, I'm happy to box.
Take everything out of the tyres you need, Lance.
We can push a bit more.
Okay.
Hey Sebastian, you for tyre usage. They're above the line, so you can afford to. I mean, he's already pushing quite a lot. I don't want to go over the top for very little reward. By the looks of things at the moment. What is the interval? 8 seconds up the road. I don't think there's much point pushing with it. In fact, I tell you what, let's just take Seb's pace down a bit because
Drop back a bit.
I don't think there's any point in pushing the tyres too much. So we're not going to catch the drivers in front, and we may as well not hurt the car too much. Really just a case of pegging the gap back to the Williams now. .7, feed stop. There he goes, and we should be out comfortably in front of the Williams, hopefully. There's the leaders coming through, so we don't have to get involved in that. And there is Albon just coming onto the pit straight in the background, so probably go stand over the pace of both drivers. Right, I'm just going to leave this running for a second, run for a comfort break. Right, we're back. What did we miss? Anything exciting happen? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, so what's the pace? What's Albon's pace? Because this is what we're really looking at now. 25.4, Vettel at 24.3, Albon, sorry, Stroll 30.9. That was his out lap. See what the laps come out at this time. And yeah, really we just need to make sure we can peg the gap back to the Williams. We're going to catch Indy in front, although Vettel's last lap was actually quite a bit quicker than Schumacher's time. And Ricardo's. Vettel, you cut a corner that last lap or something. One of those guys running 23.7, 23.6. Sorry, 24.6. 25.2, that's more like it. So, no, just a quirk of lap time there. Stroll's battery is very low, but I don't want to charge too much on this. Once I've got lap time to do it in. What are we doing pace wise? 25.2, which is still good enough, I think. Let's check Albon's lap when he crosses the line. 24.7, oh no, Albon has got some pace. Tell you what, let's harvest some battery, give him a little lap time. While we charge up. Maybe do the same with Seb actually. Let's get the charge button on.
We just need to charge up.
Copy that.
So that we've got something to use to defend if Albon does come up to the back of Stroll. 5.5 seconds. See how that changes through the lap. Can afford to give away a second or so just to get the battery back up to full. Sainz is still hanging on to the lead. These two Red Bulls right on him. So we're not losing time too rapidly, despite in charge mode. How is our car looking actually since we're here? Parts are fine, 53% in the gearbox. How's Stroll's? 54%, slightly lighter in his car, Stroll, isn't he? 1%. And better in all the components. Yeah, so no worries there. Keep an eye on the ERS. I'm going to leave them on charge for as long as too long. 5.1, so we've only lost 5.0. We've only lost half a second so far. Just to hold on. We get Leclerc coming past soon to lap us, so make sure that doesn't make. In fact, Vettel's going to have the race leaders coming to lap him soon, so let's not get involved too much in that. .8. We've got a decent amount of battery now, I think we'll probably. It'd be nice if we let Vettel by before the DRS in here, but that's not going to happen. The Vettel? Leclerc, I should say. Verstappen's pitting! Verstappen going for the two-stopper. Right, let's go back to neutral. Well, Verstappen's going to be in threat from Leclerc here, although he should have fresher tyres, so he should be okay. Well, his energy store's looking pretty good, but he's in his own anyway, so. A little bit of a battle going on here. Front, let's go on board with Leclerc. Can I do anything on the Red Bull? Doesn't look like it down here, but there's a DRS in the next straight if you can stay close through the two sweepers. You'll get DRS here. He's going left, he's going right. No, it just hasn't got enough to get by the Red Bull. As soon as Verstappen's tyres are up to temperature, you would like to think that he should have enough pace to pull away. So Seb's been lapped by the two leaders now. So So what are we? We're 12 seconds back on Schumacher. It's Alonso. Here comes the 2 stoppers in. Again, I don't think we're... Well, you don't know. It's not stopped yet. I'm bound to have stopped. Yeah, he's in the medium, so everyone's stopped once. Gasoline zone. Ah, they're all far too far ahead for us to be in touch of. We'll see. Magnussen maybe. Magnussen's in now. No, I think we're still going to be too far back to any kind of concern there. Maybe if Schumacher stops again. Possibly Ricardo. But I don't know. That's Magnussen coming out of the pits. Oh no. There's Magnussen coming out of the pit lane. And Seb's just coming out to the start finish straight. Perez and Sainz are both in together. Is this going to be another one of these? Yeah, they're quicker. The Red Bull stop was quicker anyway. Sainz was still putting the tyres on when Perez got released. So Sergio Perez takes the lead. The 2 stoppers seem to be the way to go for the leaders. Pip Leclerc, of course, who's just gotten by Verstappen with DRS, is going to get his teammate as well. Oh, where's Verstappen in all this? Right behind them. That was close. So Sergio and all that is going to got himself a 1.3 second lead. Right, so how are everyone's tyres looking? Vettel and Schumacher are in the same tyre usage, so it would be kind of crazy for Schumacher to stop again, but I don't think that's going to happen. So again, I think we're consigned to where we are, race position wise. Settle down, let's speed up the time then, so nothing really is going to happen. Vettel's in no man's land there. Stroll kind of the same, to be fair. It's got lapped cars coming by. Ocon's in. Doesn't look going to affect us any. Yeah, sometimes you wish you could do this to the Grand Prix in real life when it goes through a barren patch. There's the race leaders coming to lap Vettel. It's be worth watching. If we I see Sainz has got him back in front, has he? Despite Perez being able to break the DRS there, Ferrari seems to be the quicker car. Now Vettel's going to get everyone's way. Shades of Zandvoort in real life. He's pulling the side. Everyone's there, apart from Verstappen, who just gets caught out. Yeah, everyone's through pretty freely. Nothing too exciting there. 10 laps to go then. So again, let's see. Can we ask it to back off or something? Just ease the car. Make a difference if I do conserve engine wear. Yeah. Let's go for a light in both cars.
So back off.
Actually, before I do that to Stroll, I should have checked the gap, shouldn't I? So we're a 10th quicker at the moment, 5.9, so we'll just keep an eye on that gap. It's coming down, 5.3, 5.4. Nah, it's going up 6. 5, I think that's due to traffic. Yes, no 5 seconds. 2 laps to go. Well, it wasn't the most eventful race in the world, was it? Certainly not at the centre of the field, but there was a ding-dong battle up front. Perez is who leads onto the last lap then. Let's have a look and see if... Oh, the Ferrari boys are fighting with each other. That's not going to help matters. And Perez on course for the win here then. He's got over a second gap. Just about. It's Leclerc that's come back up to P2. After the spin and everything, back up to P2. Is there any way he can take the win? Maybe some drive if he could.
So this is last lap, you can push the tyres.
Copy.
Somebody's off in sector 3, it's a spinner. It affects us any, is it a Williams? I think it's maybe one of the Williams. Yeah, it was Albon.
Yellow flag 15, yellow 15. Copy.
Looks like Perez has got this then, because that's the last DRS zone. Sainz, sorry. Leclerc just too far back. They're going to come up to Latifi right in the line. I don't think that's going to affect it. Looks like Perez, this of course would be his first win in the real world, because not his first win this season, sorry, in the real world, because Monaco was his first win this year, wasn't it? And there he goes, Perez takes a win from Leclerc and Sainz. Verstappen just off the podium and no more. Well, straightforward.
Perez has crossed the line first.
Straightforward, if uninspiring race from us. It's time to get some upgrades in this car so we can start fighting drivers ahead more consistently, I think. But good race, guys. Got to the end, no spins, no incidents. We're able to look after the car a little bit in the closing stages as well. So yeah, happy enough. Let's watch Lance across the line. And there we go. So, 17th, 18th, probably where we deserve to be. Let's look forward to Imola, see if we can do anything else with, hopefully, an upgrade at least one car. The team seems satisfied.
Sebastian Vettel with a comfortable result for his team here. Aston Martin had a good enough weekend, but there's still some margin for improvement here.
Yeah, quite
There
a
will
bit.
definitely be some lessons to learn for them, but this was solid work.
And as this race weekend comes to a close, the team is 8th in the constructor standing.
Alright, so we're still 8th.
Now
So
the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some fierce competition.
yeah, so thanks to that, thanks to our performance last time at Jeddah, where we had that cracking race to the end and sadly came home 11th. We're still 8th in the championship, which is good. McLaren scoring more points though, so we're dropping away from the people that scored points, but Haas and Williams still haven't scored, and because of our P11 we're still 8th, so that's good. Experience, guys seem to have got some experience this weekend, which is good. Yeah, I mean it's all progress, isn't it? But yeah, we really need to get some upgrades on this car. Fantastic, and that brings us to the end of the race weekend and the end of the episode. So thank you folks, hope you, it wasn't the best race in the world, was it? But you know, part of the story when you go back and you've got an afternoon to binge watch these episodes. Anyway, thanks for tuning in folks, and we'll see you next time from Imola, hopefully with some upgrades in the car. Cheers folks, and see you later.